Warning. You are about to watch a program that is setting the standard for YouTube content. We don't charge for access, we don't sell account reviews, and we don't pass the bill to you. YouTube is free, Discord is free, and that's exactly how it should be. Time to level up.
You're watching pressure, not panic, not chaos, just pressure. Because strength doesn't need to shout to be real. Becoming confident, convinced this space should crack. That numbers and noise will be enough, and the first attacks hit the wall the way they always do. But every unit they send, every strike they commit, it isn't breaking anything, it's feeding it. You can see the moment it sets in, when confidence turns into hesitation. So they push harder, more attacks, more resources, more effort stacked on top of bad math. Fires don't start here, they start on the way out. Because this wall wasn't built for highlights, it was built for endurance. Wave after wave, the result stays the same. Because defense here isn't passive, it's patient. This is what happens when pressure meets structure, when noise meets restraint, when ego meets a wall that doesn't care. Welcome to WWC Live.
Welcome into the WWC. Oh man, it is that day today, Hero Day. Let me get my chat in here first. Gotta get my. Hold on. All set up for all this sandboxing screens and all this other stuff I've been working on. Phew. Man, all right, let's see. Seggy rap now. Oh, I love it. What up, Seggy? Welcome in, buddy. Always good to see you. Mike the Sage. What's it? I don't even know what this guy's talking about. Farmer Nibs, welcome in. OG time. Eric, what's going on, buddy? Always good to see you. Straight up. Made it for the intro. You definitely made it for the intro. It's good to see you. Sparky, somebody who's always around. Greetings from 184. Shout out to 184. Man, I love 184. All right, let's see, Sparky. How are you? Chicken Charlie, welcome in. Always good to see you. All right, we got to get Mike in. I gotta get Mike in here. We got so much to talk about. It's been like a couple weeks. I've been like jonesing for my Mike the Sage fix here. Haven't had him in. So let me get my shitty headphones on. And dial him in. Let's find him and dial him in. Mike. All right, hold on. I got to get you over here. Okay. Now you're in, I think. I never know. Go ahead and do your buggy bumpers, Mike.
Actually, I was gonna do a happy hippo hopped and hiccuped.
Happy
Gonna
hip.
change it
I'm
up.
telling you, you're like, you play the game, you come on, and you're also like, you're like dad of the year. You just have all these things going on that just scream like fun dad. I mean, what is this now? Where did you get this one? Happy hippo.
I don't
what?
know. A happy hippo hopped and hiccuped.
I don't know where you come up with this shit. It's perfect dad material, though. I could tell you that right now. Like, kids will love that stuff. They got to dig that. You just like you're like a neat party trick, Mike. Just bring around, like, hey, come up with something crazy. So how you been, man? I know you were sick for a while. You feeling better?
I'm about 90% there. I can at least talk and don't have a fever, so I'm good.
I'll
take it.
Your bar is pretty friggin' low, bro. You're like, I can talk and I don't have a fever. I mean, that's putting it pretty low.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Good to having you in. Been doing a crap ton of sandboxing lately. You must have appreciated that.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
No, the Kim stuff, the Kim Awakening, it would still blows my mind. I can't wait for season 6.
Oh, the latest one I put out, the one with the with Marshall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild, right?
Mind blown.
Yeah, and it's so funny. It's like you played this game for so long, and you know all this shit. But I think, and for me, number one, I don't use tank, right? It's my third team, so I'm just building it. So I don't look at it nearly as often as I look at missile. So I don't know necessarily know the team as well, but I would just have assumed that I had the better gear on her. I have everybody at level 30. That as soon as you give the awakening, it would have been like, oh, this is a no-brainer, right? Like she's got to be the strongest person on the team again. It's just an assumption, I guess, I made.
Yeah.
But I honestly think the developers should make the tweak. Like, I don't think people should have to run around and try to figure out how to raise their exclusive and, do all this. I mean, whatever. I guess it makes the game a little bit more interesting. But really, from a developer standpoint, they should the Awakening Shard should make you the strongest hero in itself. It just seems wild to me.
No, absolutely. No, I didn't. I play tanks as my number one, and I would knowing that Kim was awakened, I wouldn't have thought that's attack was still that high. And even just dropping it down to a 4-star, like you showed, it still didn't compare. You had to drop it down even more.
Well,
so, it
was the gun, so I had to take the Stetman gun because I had him at 4 dots, and I had Marshall at 3 dots because my tank squad is pretty much all geared out except for the defensive guns and Marshall's guns, which were the last ones that I would do. So I had 3 dots on him. So I had to switch. So I've kind of lowered Stetman's attack at this point. It doesn't have, it could, I could put the 4 dots back on him to up him, but it doesn't, I mean, you're getting the crit rate, which isn't actually necessarily the attack. And the attack isn't, the attack is like 2,000 or something that it adds. Because I think he gets to 277, and then Kim is 276 on my team. I think the other thing that throws you is she ends up being, when you look at your your heroes, she ends up being the number one hero listed here, right? So again, like, you're just assuming certain things, but it's not the attack.
Right.
Not the attack. So crazy stuff. All learned through the sandbox. Good old sandbox.
Yeah. Well, something interesting too is, she's showing up as your number one, but that's not your main. So, like, the whole going back to the whole strongest hero power,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I assume that she's showing up for you as their strongest hero.
I don't know.
I'm only saying that because now people will, if they look over here and be like, oh, QB's strongest hero is Kim, and you're like, haha, I actually play missile. So
Yeah.
it's an interesting approach, given everything we keep discovering.
Yeah.
That does that really show up? Yeah, Kim. Yep,
Yeah.
Kim shows for you. Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. You're right. I mean, you kind of throw the strongest hero thing out the window a little bit. Because, yeah, in all fairness, like, my tank, it's not like my tank is a slouch anymore. My tank's getting pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's getting pretty strong at this point. Once I complete mastery, I mean, I got a solid tank team. The gear's almost full. There are 8 stars on chips. I'm just waiting on the mastery at this point. I'm 71% on mastery for tank.
Nice.
Yeah, it's moving. It's chunking right along. Don't forget though. I mean, we've been testing this out because I haven't really spent any money on Valor except for a couple trains that I bought. And this was February 1st that I started tank. Literally on live. I went back and looked at the live, and it was February 1st. I was at 0% tank. We started it that day. So this is going to show how long it's truly taking you if you're just collecting Valor for free to do a mastery. So it's going to be, I mean, you're probably looking at 5 months at least to do a mastery. That's how long it takes. So, just for everybody's information, the other thing that's cool, Mike, is I don't know if I went over this with you, but I'm going to be able to tell how much tactical weapon is worth, which is pretty cool. Because right now I have Peanut on the team, and she has a very similar tech to me. And if you look at Peanut, who's 107 million at this point, by the way. Ridiculous. I have some battle reports I could show you too. That's pretty well. So look at this. Her tech, she has all the masteries complete, right? And she's basically all done basically the same tech I have. But what's pretty cool is if you look at the difference between us, she's 77% on tactical, and I'm 0. So it almost tells you exactly what tactical is worth comparing our 2 accounts. Pretty cool, huh?
Of course, yeah.
The more you know. Getting all the information out, Mike. I'm going to get it all out there. I'm finding all the stuff. So right now it's looking like it's probably, I mean, I got 30% here to go on mastery. I'm like 71% this battle. I was 70. So, there's probably a little bit in there, but right now, I mean, this is like a 5 million difference in power between that and this. And now I will also tell you that it's not only the tech here that's the 5 million power difference that they're getting from just tactical, but it's also in the drone. because they get the 2 dots, and she's able to go past 250 with that tactical. So now if you look at her drone next to mine, and I think she has one level. She's her components are way in front of me as far as like I'm level 10. She's chunked way in front. She has like 865 here, so she got a bunch of stuff that's ahead of me. So I can't really break down the drone difference. I can break down the tech worth, but not the drone. But her drone is like 7 million ahead of me. Is that crazy? So like just on tech and drone, it's like 12 million power that she's in front. Crazy. Crazy stuff.
It is crazy.
Yeah. You want to see a cool battle part before we get into your VIP thing?
I would love to see an awesome battle report.
All right. I'm going to impress you, Mike. Are you sitting down? Because I don't want you to fall over. You're just getting over illness. Huh?
I'm in a ergomatic chair, so if I fall over, I'll fall backwards and still be comfy.
All right. Look at this. Look at this survival that I did today. This guy Jimmy Wick, right? Jimmy Wick, 105 million. He's got 105 million March, and look at me. Look at me surviving. Look at me holding out. Not bad, huh? $105 million. And let me show you on the account. I mean, basically, guys got crap ton of exclusive weapons. So put 5 here. The all geeked out. Like, I mean, 260 drone. He's got full chips, combat boost, full chip stars here. Level 11, you know, lined up. Similar to Peanut. Got Team Anchor for Overlord. 49. The one he's missing is the 49% in tactical weapon. That's where Peanut's tech is better. But 10 million deco. No, look at these. Look at these. See that? Look at that. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Right there. I haven't capped out my. By the way, these aren't even my fighting battle cards. These were my defensive. These were my defender, like in the building battle cards. I don't even have my actual fighting battle cards on that I use. So I can probably raise those. I can probably raise those percentages up. Hefty margin. Not to mention, I still have room to that monster. I'll tell you, it is hard to get experience. I mean, like, for the experience for these core cards, it's hard, man.
Yeah.
It sucks. Like, it's expensive. It's like 6 million. I'm on level 9 for, like, I have the monster card at level 10. And then I have my 2 defensive cards at level 9. And I want to raise both of them to level 10 to get the max defense out of it. The problem is I need that monster core card because it's helping me in Global Expedition. And I'm not going to reset my freaking monster core card over and over again. So I'm kind of trapped at level 9 right now for my 2 defense cards. I'm giving up 2 defensive percentage points that I don't like. I don't like giving that up. But it's 6 million per to get the experience I need. And it's freaking hard to get the experience. I might have to just go out and start killing some zombies and getting the experience. I think I get like, I think with my battle cards, I'm getting like 1,100. I'm only 11. It's 1100, I think, per Doom that I get. Is all I get for experience.
And you got Project Insight, or not Project Insight.
What Project Insight?
The skill Insight.
How's that?
The one where you get like a free. It's a skill, profession skill, usually seasonal.
Oh, yeah. I have that. That's what I'm saying. It's like 1100 even with that, with using that. Yeah, you get this experience right here. You get the bonus increased professional experience from killing zombies. And then you also get this one, professional insights. You gain 10% of your current level experience up to a maximum of 100,000. So I'm getting that every day, but it's not enough.
Yeah, I mean that's like that's barely.
I think I probably have one right now. Actually, yeah, right now I can do it. You just got it up. Oh, I can get my troops going too.
Nope, to get those tactic card packs, I go nuts every right after reset.
Yeah,
So I got the zombie killer going, and I up that a little bit, so I only have to kill 7 per card pack, and then I just go nuts.
Lucky. I didn't get I got my zombie card too late. So I'm waiting to use my points for that. But I'm doing, the tactic cards I'm kicking butt. I've already cycled through once on my I've already cycled through and got a free season 6 core card. And now I'm on my second one pushing through. So yeah, I keep tearing up these cards. But I don't have enough. I just don't have enough experience. Like even with this, I got 6 million. Look at me. Just got 6 million. I'm gonna have this one on more often. All right, so now I need 6 more million, Mike. Count down to 6 million, and I'll be good to go. And then I can max out those.
How's the attributes on your resource cards? That's where I get a lot of mine.
You mean for experience?
For the professional experience, yeah.
Yeah, every single one has killing zombies now. This one is 3.3%. This one's 2.9. This one's 3.4, and this one's 3.6. It doesn't do a whole lot, though, to be honest with you. It doesn't make that big a difference.
But every little bit helps, I guess.
I guess, but I mean, I'm only getting, like, killing the little zombies, you only get, like, 4, I don't know, like, I'm trying to see. Let me see if I can get one here. Here, I'll show you. Like, I only get, I think, like 450 or something, or maybe like 470 now for killing one of them. It's not a lot. See, 484 is all I get. So you're better off killing the bigger ones. It's double the stamina, but it's double you do it faster. So you can just kill, like, you can get like a level 1 if you wanted to. It doesn't really matter what one. They're all the same. They all reward you the same exact way at this point for the Doom Elites. You can get a level 1 Doom Elite, and you can just kill those over and over again. And you're going to raise the experience better or more. But I mean, it's only 1100. Like, I'd have to kill 1,000 Dooms to even get 1 million experience. You know? It's kind of crazy.
It is crazy.
So it's hard to get the experience that you need to move those cards up. So anyway, let's see. Anybody else gonna say before we go? This Ant, welcome in. Shout out, leader of the North. I was just messaging that guy. Say I've been getting through my messages too, Mike. By the way, been recording all people's battle reports, so I will splice those up and get back to people. But I found a way to make it so they don't expire. At least you just record them all. And now I just have a backlog of video that I have to figure out how to slice.
Yeah, it's like you just changed a backlog into another digital backlog.
I did. But at least my backlog doesn't expire. The game's does, you know? So I just needed to turn it into something that doesn't expire.
What you need to do is have AI analyze it for you too.
Listen, I'm trying to get on the to make it a little bit faster, but it not to what I'm looking for. Doesn't do what the feedback that I'm looking for right yet. So got some time. Woo! Woo is for the children. Welcome in, buddy. Charlie, I took the red data chip from Stepman and put it on Marshall, and the Kim damage was more. He put the red data chip. Okay. I mean, I don't know what your team looks like, Chicken Charlie, to say like what you took it for and what it looks like now, but you gave more defense to Marshall. So if it's keeping Marshall alive longer and buffing Kim more, then it makes sense. But I don't know the rest of your gear. That's just like what I can picture in my head. It's all good. Missile mastery to 80. That's pretty good, Woo. Hopefully you're doing it all the way through, like 20. Hope you're doing 20%, 40%, 60%, because that damage reduction is getting pretty high then for 80%. That's really good. Hulk Crash, welcome in. Shout out to 1604 in the house. Chief, you know what always screws me up, Mike, in the chat is I got a chief that comes in the chat, and then I also have a chef that comes in the chat. So I need to watch and look closely, because the other night I thought Chief was here and it was Chef. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, not here. Anyway. 2046. Shout out to 2046. I love hearing those numbers. I love it. Absolutely love it. KC, the defensive core cards are the most broken cards in the game. What? Shout out to 941. What do you mean they're the most broken cards in the game? Welcome in, iSavage. 1136. Shout out to 1136. Need to understand what you mean by they're the most broken cards. Because Season 5, the most broken card is that attribute boost card. That's just ridiculous. And to be honest with you, even now, that attribute card is still kind of ridiculous. You just have to be in defensive support. At least they made it so you have to be in defensive support to use it. But man, it is a jacked up card. It is crazy how strong that card is. I don't know what you mean by defensive core cards are the most broken cards. I don't know what he means by that. But all right, Mike, let's go, buddy. What do we got today? Mike Sharon today. Mike's in from the coordinates list. All you that don't know, our good old partners at the coordinates list. Been a couple weeks since we've talked about the coordinates list. Good place to be if you're looking for coordinates. I'll tell you that right now. You go on to discord.gg/coordinates list, sign up, get your name, request your coordinates, and yeah, great people for you to know. They also have the VIP 18 spreadsheet, which you already know I'm about to get into that. Take a look at that thing before we go, because man, I haven't been in there for a while, and I got to check their progress on the strength of servers. That's what I need to look at. That's the big one.
I don't know when that was last updated, to be honest with you.
Well, guess what? People are going to get called out, Mike. Some people are going to get called out. So,
yeah. See, some of them are still older from April.
Well, we will go back and take a look at those because like that.
I'll have to get on them to do that.
Yeah.
The VIP is updated as of May 12th. So that's fresh.
All right. So speaking of VIP, Mike always has a cool info. We'll take a look at a few of the new VIP 18 bases that Mike shares here. Did you have one?
Man, I actually was only able to send you 2.
Okay.
We had like 6 new ones. I couldn't find the other 4.
Oh, I
Like
like
I
it.
went to the server, I couldn't find their alliance.
I like it.
I couldn't. So I only found 2
Yeah, that's
cool
good.
new ones.
That's good. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we have.
Hey, if you're in here, we got 2 giveaways going on right now. One for a crown and one for an ice castle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, let me pop over and
All you
look. What do you have that? What do you have that in on the? What do you have that in on the?
It's up towards the top underneath community engagement.
Okay. Giveaways.
Yep.
Got it. All right. So you got giveaways here.
So the only thing you got to do is be part of coordinates list and have yourself verified, which is just having your in-game name, your alliance, and your server number in there. Once you do that, you just click the join button, and you're automatically entered.
Don't Oriel. I think I'm messaging with Oriel. I think Oriel. I mean, I'll have to take a look.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
I don't remember if I'm
Awesome.
Well,
But
everywhere. Everybody's everywhere in my freaking DMs. So let's see. 1 crown freebie giveaway. So you get a crown. Click join button below to enter. So there you go. You just got to join right here to enter for the free crown. And then another freebie. Somebody's giving away an ice castle. So go, go in here and join. Get yourself a free crown and ice castle.
Yep, beginning of June and the end of June. People are donating them, coming in and helping donate, which is awesome.
Cool.
So it looks like the castle has a 1 winner, and it looks like if you go up, it looks like there's going to be 2 winners for the crown. Sweet.
Where does it? 2 winners. Oh, look at that. So they're giving away 2 crowns. Oh,
Looks
so
like it, yeah.
Wolfie's giving away 2 crowns.
Yep.
Wolfie's giving away 2 crowns, and then this Oriel is giving away the ice castle. Well, anyway, go check that out, everybody. Go enter it. Win yourself a donation. If you win, tell us all about it, because I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Okay, so we have, who's this? Jason? Is that his name, I think? Yeah, one Jason.
That is obviously a certain superheroes themed.
So it's clearly going for the Batman look. But let me see it again, because the front of the car, I almost thought it looked like, I guess it's the, big Batman fan, I guess.
Indeed. His profile picture gives it away too.
Yeah, I've been in, I think I was in a winter storm with this guy a couple times. I just recognized just his Batman picture. I mean, when you're in Winter Storm with Batman, you don't really forget about it. You know what I mean? So, but okay. So, yeah. Cool little Batman car into a bike. All right. Let's,
the next one's a cute one.
A cute one. All right. Okay. I like it. It's cool. It's different. Kid friendly.
Kid friendly and again unique. So I'm appreciating that.
Yeah, I thought the bird was gonna like fall outside the like balancing on the thing, but it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Okay, who is this? See?
Chick Burb.
Chick Burb. Chick Burb. The pictures. Okay. Oh, maybe the story is right in the little thing here. Chick Burb. Some people told me I am a bird. Some people ask me, are you a chicken? And some people want me to become an eagle. I don't really know who I am. I just want to play with butterflies. Okay. There you go.
I appreciate that.
Together. Right, almost I've been anymore. So they said they waited for this for a long time. My guess is they probably entered their thing. You know, how many times have we heard how long it takes for them to get their bases, right? So,
right.
You know, Mike, see on this picture down here? You see this picture they're sharing? This VIP 18?
Yeah.
Okay. See that VIP button down there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's I need one of those.
So you get more direct connection to
because you know why? I needed to tell somebody that they're irritating me, and I didn't have anybody to click. I needed a VIP. I needed the VIP button to click because. So if you guys noticed, if you click on your picture now, it brings up this. They took the VIP 18 or the VIP 18. They took your VIP button off the left side of your front screen. And I'm sure you all noticed because you have to click it every day in order to participate in the day. And so they put it in your picture, and now is the VIP thing is listed here, right? For everybody. Right? Isn't that what you had, Mike? Your VIP disappeared?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm here.
So it annoys the shit out of me that they can make an adjustment and a move so easy to remove that VIP button, but they can't give us, you know, the shortcut on the screen to one of our inventory items, so people have their teleports more handy. It annoyed the shit out of me when I saw that, because I'm like, you mean you guys can just do this at any time, and you're choosing not to do it? So, it's so annoying to me. Like, have these friggin' teleports, and they're supposed to use their teleports, and they bury them in their inventory. So dumb. So.
And they're not at the top, so it's
no, that's what I mean. They bury the friggin' things in here. Like they put it, you know what I mean? Like you're sitting here, you got to go down and find the damn thing. It's just so dumb. It's just really like in a game at this point. We've been playing 2.5 years. At this point, they allow people to use their friggin' the teleports. You give them to people, so then allow them to use it. It's crazy to me.
Absolutely.
I mean, here's the thing too. Here's the argument that everybody makes, right? Oh, then people can get away, you know, faster. So what? Who gives a shit? You know what else will happen? So that's from a whale's perspective, or like a heavy fighter perspective, right? Because that's from my perspective. I don't want you to move. I want you to be slow. I want to I want you to fall in honey, so you're just stuck there, and I can just whack you. But like, let's be honest. If you can get the hell out of there faster, then guess what? Free to play, low spenders, mid spenders would fight more. If they knew they could get away real fast, they would be sniping more. They would become more snipers, right? Wouldn't the object be to get more people to participate in kill events and to kill more and to be around, who cares if they're gonna freaking port away? I don't know. I just like play the game. You know what I mean? Stop trying to manipulate the game and play the game instead. That's how I feel.
Yeah, you're forcing strategies on us where, let us decide how to play it, like you're saying.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I just don't. Whatever. I mean, if people gonna people gonna port away more, then you know what that means. They need to use the teleport, right? So if they keep using the teleport, eventually they're gonna run out of them. So you're gonna end up in the same spot. It doesn't matter, like to me, it all comes full circle, right? Like you run out of teleports eventually. You can't keep just porting away endlessly to use them. But I don't really care. I don't care if they port away. At least to me, that's participating. At least to me, that's allowing them to, move around. Instead, you're like, no, we're gonna make you stuck, even if you're playing. Not to say that you forgot to shield. You're playing, you're active. You're just gonna make it more difficult so they get whacked. And what? They get whacked like once or twice so they get to the inventory. Like, who does that? I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't understand it. I think it's silly. I really do. I think it's a silly thing that they should have fixed a long time ago. And the fact that I saw that VIP thing take away tells me that they can fix it at any time. It would take 2 seconds to adjust it. Because they got rid of that VIP. And they took the VIP thing and they had to sneak it into the hero in the picture, right? Into the your main picture when they do it, which means they have to navigate and move things around to fit that there, right? They had to make the 118 bar that you click on smaller, and then they had to fit the 117 one in there, and they put in there, and then they had to make them work. I mean, so much easier to just add one to the screen. If you can hook this up and make a button here, and this button now opens your VIP 17, then you can easily click a button and have it open a teleport. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I'll get off my rant, Mike. It bothered me. Like I told you, nobody else would have to hear my bullshit if I had that little button that VIP. I could tell it to somebody else, and then nobody would have to hear it. It just annoys the shit out of me.
Well, I think Wu wins because he even called it. He goes, "I feel a rant coming."
Who said it?
Wu.
Yeah, Wu knows. Wu been around here long enough to know. He's 100% right. He was 100% right. You should have seen me, Wu. You should have seen me at Reset when I saw it after the update. You should have seen how pissed I was about that. I gave are you effing kidding me out loud? That's what I did. That's what I gave Wu. Instantly, I thought about it, and I was like, how friggin' stupid is this? So, whatever. Anyway. You know what? And I don't harp too much on the negative stuff because, to be honest with you, they've been doing so much good stuff around here with this damn game that I don't want to hurt. I don't want to point out the negative right now. I'll wait until they screw something else up, and then I'll double up on it. How about that? I won't. They've been doing a lot of good stuff, Mike. The game's been getting really good. Season 6 is awesome. So,
I will be honest with you. You saying that, because season 5, I think I kind of hit some of that what others have, were like, ooh, this isn't the best season. I'm kind of worried about going forward. But you saying how good that is, it really makes me more excited to play. I mean, granted, I have my alt that it's a junk account. Like I don't do anything on it except get my masks and I send them out to people, but and check out the bases early. But I can't really participate in it, so I don't know how great it is. So hearing you say that is actually kind of makes me more excited to stay for that.
I mean, so you can make the argument of why somebody wouldn't like season 6 because they're in a shitty grouping, they're in a shitty faction, and people aren't supporting them. And I mean, there's tons of reasons why you may not like it based on where you are, your location, or who you're with. But otherwise, Mike, it is hard to find something that's wrong with season 6. I mean, you really got to look. They've given everything. The Awakening shards for free. They give you an extra building, which is fun to play around in the sandbox. Even if you don't want to, it's up to you how much you want to play. They don't force you to. There's a shit ton of rewards. I mean, they're making things so easy to get. They're giving out red prints like they're just giving you the red prints basically. They added the fishing around, which the fishing is fun to like do if you want to. You don't have to do it. They have the merit rewards and stuff that's going on. They have all the other stuff that you normally get, the protectors and the totems, the battle cards, and the tactic cards are a cool thing to go through. I think people are getting more and more to understand the battle cards and how to use them, so it's becoming more fun for people to do. They added that. There's an incredible amount of strategy for people to capture the buildings. I think adding the city destruction now to the map is pretty cool, because now when you destroy a city, it completely, like, it just blacks out on the map because it's destroyed forever. Like, you can't do anything with it. So that's pretty cool at what they've done. Yeah, and the battles were only in 3 weeks. There have been plenty of ways to fight. I mean, we fought last night. Everybody, I didn't go on live, right? I can tell you that we fought, for me, it was 11 o'clock at night on the West Coast. And for East Coast people, it's 2 a.m. And we had a bunch of people. You're in UXW, you're participating. Like, it's just, we're fighting. Like, 2 a.m, East Coast people are on that Discord call. And we're fighting. We were fighting for like an hour. We were jumping from from pond to pond, from city to city, like just destroying stuff. It was just crazy. And then we're out again. We were fighting again, this morning. And then we were fighting again at like, I don't know, it was like 10 a.m. my time, 1 p.m. East Coast. Then I got off. We were fighting again at like 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock. If you want to fight, there's plenty of fighting for you. If you don't want to fight and you want to just go, pick your times and live, then you don't need to. Like, there'll be plenty of opportunities for you to fight and participate. This is just the honesty from me. Like, all the other seasons that I've had, all the stuff that we're getting into and we're experiencing for this season has just been really, really, cool. And there's a lot of the same stuff, but I feel like they've also entered in some new stuff. The Beneath the Ruins, obviously new, that they added in. So I think that's cool. I would like to see them add in some different stuff. I was thinking last night, like clearing the ruins. Like, how engineers clear the ruins? I think it would be cool if they gave like merit, like for different stuff they have in here. Like, they do faction war rank. Right, so however you are in like the top, you do faction war rank in a week, every week, and then they reward the people with the different rewards for the damage reduction is essentially what you're getting, but you're also getting the boost hero attack. Oh no, boost hero, does that say the same? Oh, that stays the same. Yes, because I'm Deepwood Bloodguard. I can't go back anymore. I'm just this is like top. Is that what I am? Yeah, I guess that's what I am. So you can get these different rankings that you could do now. I thought, like, this is pretty cool. It would be fun if they had different rankings for people who did like the clearing of the ruins. I think that would be pretty cool. Different things that people do is the more I feel like in this game, the more data and like a lot of people that play this game, whether they're R4s, right, R5s, but a lot of the players as well. Like, if you watch us, if you're a fan of the WWC, you guys are analytical, right? I mean, we're a pretty analytical channel on YouTube. Like, we try to analyze a lot of this stuff. We have people on, like, Mike and Koala, who was on, and Wisconsin, talking about like analyzing for the farming and the resources and stuff. We try to get into a lot of that stuff, right? With the sandboxing and what works. I feel like people can't get enough analytical information. So I feel like more data is better for people. Like, how many times did you reinforce somebody? Like, where did your kills come from? Would be fun to know. You know what I mean? Like, somebody just killed a shit ton of people on kill event, right? And then how many came in a building? How many came reinforcing somebody? You know, like all these like different breakdown categories to get a little bit analytical on your numbers would be kind of neat to see in the game. They were cataloging that stuff. Do you care about that stuff, Mike?
Oh, I love that stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, I was just gonna say that was like that was part of the reason why I was saying I wish that in battle reports you could see the hit by hit almost as well, because it would be interesting to see, um, you know, Skylar hitting this person and losing this amount of troops or taking them out, and then she hit again, and now she actually has more troops kills, and like constantly seeing that kind of stuff right in the battle report, like a lot of other games actually do. I think that would be interesting to see.
Yeah, I completely agree. So, I think on these videos and the stuff that they do, they really can do a much better job in breaking down these fights. Like, it's hard to watch these fights sometimes, right? Like
that in the track, like, you're like, oh wow, Skylar just stunned this person. You're like, wow, I was looking over here and I totally missed that, and you got to like watch it again to get see what's happening. And
yeah, and well, the other thing is, like, you can't tell. It's very difficult to tell when Fiona's buff removal is happening because you have to watch like the numbers reduce, right, for when it takes place, and it happens, but you got to watch for it. It's just taking place. But yeah, it's not defined enough, like the videos and how it does. A lot of times, especially with they said like Skylar's stunned, right? Like it just disappears and you don't know. And there's not enough breakdown on the reports. I like how they've done a little bit better with the disruption and the stuns and a lot of stuff that they've done to show you the what's happening in the battle from the battle report itself instead of having to watch it in the statistics of it, where you can click and see how some of the critical, like how many critical hits somebody had, and some of that information is incredibly important to the battle. But again, like when I click on Fiona, number of buffs dispelled is 3, right? So they say they put in the statistics. They added to us to tell us the number of buffs that she dispelled, which is great. Listen, before we didn't even have that, so I don't want to be too picky, but it would be great to know if she did like she did the 3 like in the battle, like when they take place, the impact that they're having, that it's better defined when she's doing it instead of trying to like watch the numbers and go, oh, it must have happened right there because they reduced, So I definitely think they could do a better job in the video, like you're saying, like the blow by blows and sharing what's happening. It's almost like you're saying like blow by blow, maybe on the side, on the left side, maybe your blow by blow, and on the right side, maybe their blow by blow. And then like a perfect thing would be like, Fiona buff was dispelled, or something like that, would say it right in the side when she did it. So then you would know when it took place, the timing of it, how the skills kicked in. So then you can clearly see on the right-hand side when it's actually happening, the skill that took place, and when they all attacked. Yeah, I would like that better. That's good, Mike. I like the blow by blow. That just kind of summed up what I'm looking for.
Yeah, and it would be also interesting to almost see the current state of people. So like, am I hitting someone that has or does not have Lucius's shield added to him? What is that doing for for me or them? That kind of thing as well. It's just
yeah, because even if it said it's shielded or something like that, right? Whatever it say, shielded opponent or hit shielded, hit Marshall shield, or hit McGregor's shield or whatever. I like that, but there's so much room on the left hand side and the right hand side that it opens it up, that they have plenty of room to put the fight log of what's happening. It's all right there, so they could give us that information and then let us scroll through it. I mean, I don't know necessarily. I don't know how many. I would love to know how many people are in the game. Maybe it's just me and you. You know what I mean? Maybe people don't give a shit. They're like, yeah, we're gonna put in an update for Kibby and Mike. Yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, I don't know. I would think people would like to do that. I have people message me all freaking time telling me about different battle reports and what they're looking at and seeing and identifying. So I can't think it's, you know, I think it's a large part of this game of people that are looking at their battle reports.
You'd hope so.
I don't know.
You want to get better.
I could
Maybe
be
if you care.
well, that's the thing. I don't know. Maybe people don't. Maybe they don't care.
I almost wish there was a replay where you could, obviously wouldn't matter the outcome, but too bad you couldn't be like, okay, here, this fight now. If I move this guy over here against the same person, what would happen? Like, not that would be in the battle report, but it'd be fun to kind of
yeah, I know what you mean.
sandbox
like
against the same
hypotheticals
person
with your battle reports. Yeah. Yeah, I listen. Any kind of sandboxing, I'll take. Any kind. So I'm with you there. Yeah, that's why I mean they added the global expedition, and I get it. It's PVE. Matter of fact, in the update, one of the things they put in the language, where was the update? Oops. System, yeah. By the way, I did not have to do this system launch or the instructions for the PC launch thing. I didn't have to do that, so I don't know who did. They added like and dislike for Alliance announcements. Yeah, good for them. Added a privacy setting for custom gift messages. Okay, you can screen those. All right, great. Improvements: increase the initial cap of fish 4 to 6. Yep. Nice ranking rewards. I think this is where I started to see when it said optimize the ranking rewards for the faction kill ranking, and because their engineers are out there clearing ruins, especially in the mud. They're so pivotal. Adjusted the amount of war merit in faction defense. Then we see the shortcut for your teleports has been added to the world map. That's what I'm going to say. The free reward from hot sale packs. Optimize the item consumption priority for replenish all. I want. During arms race stage, you can now choose to swap the current stage with any previous stage you made. Oh, you can. Oh, they added that this update. I didn't even notice that. So you can go back now. You can do You can do a forward or a previous. That's cool. I like that because that pissed me off when you couldn't do that. Did you catch that update?
Did not.
Yeah. So in the arms race, you could always go forward to swap out your stage swap, but now you can go backwards as well. That's big. That's big because it helps with the buffs. Like if you see the tech line that's way down, it's a perfect time to go, I'm going to hop on the tech one now. Or the building buff, whatever. Like it's easier to just go get the buff when you want to get it. That's pretty cool. So I like that they did that now. Alliance permission restored the sorting arrows in the pin list. Gifts. We fixed the issue where the base effect descriptions of the tactic cards, universal crit, frontal suppression, were incorrect, while the actual effects remained unchanged. Huh. They changed? Are those your, those might be your actual battle cards here. I don't know what those were. Yeah, right here. Dimensional crit. They updated the language of it. At the start of the battle, you tank heroes with the highest attack gains 9.5 crit rate, lasting until the end of the battle. Only effective in PvP. Oh, and Global Expedition. Oh, that must be where they added it. Oh, so they added Global Expedition onto these cards. Because I thought it said only PvP. Oh, that's great. Well, that's going to change how I do that then. So I might get more shards. Now I can use my cards.
I say the name wrong, but Crave, or in chat saying that well, if they're the only one who is shooketh over the voice chat feature. I haven't even tried that. I don't even know if you had chance yet.
The voice chat for what?
I think it's isn't it part of a DS?
Oh, I heard that was a big flop the first week that they released it. I'll be honest, we use Discord for it, so I wouldn't know like if it worked or it didn't. I just heard a bunch of feedback that people told me that it wasn't working. So, but well, anyway, Mike, you know, I will let you go. I wanted to tell you, look out for Sandboxing. So I did already for the Sandboxing. I took in the and one thing that's different about Sandboxing and Global Expedition, I just want to point out why I use the arm truck for Global Expedition for our Sandboxing tests instead of using Global Expedition. Because when you're fighting in Global Expedition, the amounts do not change. It's a fixed atmosphere. So Koala was on and talked about this, where he was actually talking to the devs, and I think he said they give you like the battles are done where it's like 2 stuns or something are built in. Like there's no crit rate differences. So if you look like here, if you have this fight right here and I do a challenge, and you see these numbers, as long as I keep these numbers the same, this will never change. It'll always be exactly the same numbers. Unless they updated it. And that was a problem for me. Yeah, see? It is. See, same exact numbers, guys. Yeah, I have a way of splitting the screen on here for you. There you go. See? Same exact numbers. 2.4, 21.2, 31.5, 9.3, 4.1. They don't fluctuate at all. There's no crit rate. There's nothing to show of like an actual battle where things go up and down with when you're battling. So it works like if you want to play around in it, especially because it's for shards and trying to figure out. I just like when we do the actual testing, it's a little bit more real to show the fluctuation of the battles, because that's what really happens in PvP. Like you don't know, like you're all over the map, where you can't get any consistency sometimes with air. We are going to have different, stuns are going to impact things differently, or the crit rate, different stuff. So if you're wondering why I tend to use the arm truck more, that's why. I just like the fluctuation of battle data versus the fixed battle data that comes out of Global Expedition. It's really more of a preference than anything else. There's nothing wrong with testing your teams in there. Just know, I guess the biggest thing for me, don't waste your time. Just know that there's no need to battle more than once. Any team, you only have to hit it once. If it doesn't work, then move about the cabin. But anyway, Mike, so I did the arm truck, and for the Diva test, now I did my air team. And the last time I did 30 tests, right? So I did 15, 5 of each, 3 different formations. And then I did the post 15, right? So I did 60. I upped it this time, Mike. I'm doing 8 tests. So I'm doing 8. I did 8 formations. So 40 pre and 40 post. So we'll go from 30 to 80
Nice.
for Diva. Yeah. Did a little bit more fluctuation around. I know, like, one of the things I would have liked to have done last time is I had Kim in the front. I didn't do that for the pre. We just kind of like, we're just saddling in to try to get, you know, some kind of data real quick, and I didn't do that one. But this time I kind of did all kinds of stuff. So I mixed it up with 8 different formations this time to kind of tell the difference. So the only thing I need to figure out is how many shards I'm going to get. I don't know how many shards I'm going to get now. So I don't, like, we are not going to really do a lot of sandboxing tonight. I have all the pre-data done and locked in, but now I have to wait to see how many Diva shards am I going to get? Because for my gear, I have, what do I have for heroes? What do I have for shards? I have 298 universal shard, the awakening skill. I have 298 of them. So now when Diva's released, I'm sure I'm going to get like the amount to unlock her, because in the global expedition, they start by giving you the Kim awakening shards to unlock the point rewards. And if you go, when you show you here, when you're at 1, it goes to 8,000. And then when you look at the you get these, you start. So it's 5 a piece. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You get 10, you get 50, and then you get some more of these shards. Some more of her shards here. I don't know if maybe that's another 60. Maybe they give you. And then it starts with the universals. But so I don't know what they're going to do with Diva. I'm sure there's going to be some way to figure this out, but all right. Anyway, that's all, Mike. I will let you go, sir. Enjoy your day. Get healthy.
Yeah. No, I'm just glad I'm able to talk. Last time anytime I talked for more than 3 words, I started having like a coughing fit. So there's no way I can hop on, your live stream and have to take a break every few words.
Okay.
No, I'm glad. It was weird not being on, so I'm happy to be there.
Well, you're back, Mike.
I
You're
am
back. Good to have you back. Good to have you back, and yeah, we will have you back again next week as you heal up, get better. Ping us, and you can join whenever, sir.
Love it.
All right, thanks for joining us, Mike the Sage. Mike the Sage, thanks for joining us, buddy, on the Coordinates-less Heroes Day. I think secretly Mike's more my hero, but about the Coordinates-less Heroes Day. Good to have Mike on. Good to have Mike on. All right, so we got tons of stuff to do here. We have coming up. We have battles. We got season 6 battles. We got to defend. We got to see where we're gonna be, what we're gonna do. We got to go in and help the team first. Then we will look into the Diva Awakening. We got Braz. We got to talk about. We will get into, yeah, answer some more of your questions and stuff in regards to. Hopefully, you guys checked out the Awakening video that I did in regards to Kim. The feedback on it has been incredible, like awesome. So I'm happy everybody enjoyed it. But if you haven't seen it, go check it out. There he is. See, he's right in the chat. See, I missed him. Chef. I told you, I got Chief and I got Chef tonight. I tell you, like, you gotta watch out, right? But you got Chief Barry, and then I get Chef. So that's not easy. This is some hard stuff going on. Let me see if I missed anything. Season 6 has been so heavy on teleports. City had never, but you know what, Eric? At least they give you 6 free ones, at least. But I agree with you. You have to teleport all over the place, especially when you're going in the mud. you're teleporting all the time. Like we're teleporting in the mud, and then when the fight's over, you teleport out of the mud. So you're getting crazy. That's right, Woo. That's right. Faction alliances actually being able to support other alliances. Yeah, I love it. That's great. Great point. I was listening to all the good things of it. I forgot all about the packs. Man, Casey, thank you so much. Like Casey, Bill, I don't know, Casey. Hopefully you become a regular around here because great comments up in here in the chat tonight. Yeah, 100%. Fact, the packs are great when you can form with another team and help them defend a building, whatever. It just adds to the camaraderie and doing stuff. It's really awesome. We have to make some troops. Speaking of, I actually got to dial all my troops in. Nope, just okay, cool. Should be enough tonight. I did not do the end of the global expedition because I can't use my core card. Last night, when I was fighting, I couldn't use my core cards because I had used them. So one thing you have to be careful of, I'll give you a warning right now for folks. When you are doing your loadout settings and you're using your cards, so if you are going to use your destruction, your base demolition, when you're destroying cities and stuff like that, there's a cooldown for that card. And then when it's in the cooldown, it locks you in. And if you're doing your core, you're using your monster card and you're going to do global expedition, then there's going to lock that up too. So if you do that, you get your stuff locked. And then if you get into a battle somewhere and you're fighting, man, you get screwed because you can't use your cards, like your defensive regroup cards and stuff. It sucks. So I got to tell you, because we're fighting so much from building and protecting and doing all kinds of things, it's almost like I'll switch to my cards here, but I'm not going to even activate my demolition core card. I'll just use the base demolition cards, and then I have to keep it active so that I'm ready to use my defensive regroup. And I want both my defensive slots when I'm protecting. I don't want to have only one in there. I want to have both of them in there. So just watch out for that if you haven't yet, or you're going to come up on CC, or you want to just take that for notes. I have to get, I'm actually going to make a video. I've had like 1 million requests about a tactic card video. So so here's the thing. I got to go fight, but I don't make these videos like lightly, guys. I don't like to just throw up videos that aren't useful. I could throw you up a ton of videos and just have them be out there for you and be sloppy and not give you all the info and then have to do another one or follow up or something. I try to wait until I have all the data. So there's stuff that I haven't been able to use. So I gotta see where I'm going here. Give me 1 second. I can look at my stuff. All right, that should take care of that for now, at least. Oh, another. So much stuff happens at reset, man. It's crazy. Okay, at least. It looks like at least we're getting this over with. Okay. Come back. All right, where was I? What were we talking about? Talking about the season stuff there. Let's see. I want to just get you chat with you. Everything out during the season. Let's see. Woo, that's one advantage of engineer skill. Get another 3. Yeah, it's true. I do miss that at the engineer. So one thing I do miss about engineers, I was able to get a few extra of those teleports. That was nice. They do accumulate so slowly, Eric, but nice having them like right in the beginning. It is nice. Lose or no, you can't win. NBC. Yeah, man, it is all. There's no doubt. This season, there's always like somewhere to battle, somewhere to fight. So it gave us a couple minutes, but that might be all. I might have to go back and look at those messages again real quick before we get it. One thing that's been cool about the fighting here has been the totems. So last time we were talking about these totems, I think was earlier in the week, and I told you if you align for season 6 right now, I have 31 days left in the season here, right? So it says faction tech, you have 38 days. I don't know. So 38, 31, whatever amount of days somewhere in here you're going to have. Now, really, you're only accumulating the spores basically enough for, like, it'll show you on here 17 hours. So I'm only doing it around 1 level per day, which means if you got 31 days left, you can only go up 31 more levels. So you really got to take that into consideration. For me personally, I say go after your T1. Forget about getting all 3 of them and winning the percentages and whatever. You'll be able to open all 3 probably, but I'm more concerned with T1. You're using T1 more when you're reinforcing. You're using T1 more when you're fighting, when you're protecting your base, when you're doing whatever. So I say go ahead and use the T1. What up, pun? Now we can't buy spins for the DVA event. Could we buy spins for the He hates it so much. It's burning a hole in his pocket. He hates he wants to spend that money. What could we buy them for Kim? I don't remember. If we could, I would have bought them, but how could you have to be able to buy them, pun? What are you talking about? I can buy them right here. Look at pun getting all fired up for no reason. you can buy them right here. I mean, you mean you're limited? You want to buy more than right up top, brother? There's a little plus sign right up top. Right where the spins are. You can buy them. It's limiting, so you can't buy unlimited amount of spins. But it's up there. Pun getting all fired up. Yeah, so you'll be able to buy for this. It's right there, man, right here. You can buy 100. It looks like you can buy 150. Oh, hold on. I got this wrong last time. 300. You get 340, 360. 380. You can buy 400. You can buy 400, pun. 420. No, I think it's 400. I think you can buy 400 of them, and then you claim one every day. No, don't click. Why are you clicking on the present? Click above. Right on the plus sign, bro. See the little spin right here. You can get 400. I mean, you can only get rewarded for 300 of them. And this is giving you exclusive shards. This is actually a good way for people that were short on exclusive weapons. It gives you a way to get the exclusive weapons. Because you're getting, you know, a crap ton of them here. This is going to be great for me because oh, but it makes you beat, damn. I need Kim exclusive weapons. I don't need Diva exclusive weapons. I want Kim ones because I want to raise her attack. This is a perfect opportunity for me to raise your attack. Why are you clicking on this? Oh yeah, you click on, yeah, sure, that brought it up too. Yeah, I don't know. Little Scuba Steve over here said restart, my man. Restart. All right, let me go see what's going on. We're gonna fight. Yep, no fighting. In due time. In due time, trust me. But yeah, you can get those. Now I'm interested to see what's going on with. Let's get some of these red. I got to get some of these red dots out of the way, folks. Let's get to Diva stuff. We got Braz we can do too. All right, let's get our Diva stuff done. And I can do a little what I'll do is a little pre-sandbox for you too, because I have the numbers, the pre-numbers, so we can run a little bit when we unlock her. I just need to know what we're going to use for points here. Well, it's just a matter of time before you forget to click your VIP 17 box. People are going to forget that, and you're not going to get your like, do you have to open that to get your login for the day? I hope not. I hope not. Was that my buddy? Oh, who stole this? You RER stole that's Hulk's picture. That's Hulk's picture too. These RER folks that are going. Oh, you don't, is that an answer? You don't have to click it to get credit for the day? Is that what you're responding to, Casey? Because I was like, man, people are going to forget. It's going to get buried behind this little VIP 17, like for me. And people are going to forget to like click on it one day, and your shit's going to be reset even though you play it. You're going to be livid that it got reset. All right, let's go get the we'll wait on the promotion of Braz. We'll do that second. And let's all right. Well, they love the stories. All right, so let's see. Awakening's now available for this hero. Hero tier reaches 5 stars. Hero exclusive weapon reaches 20. After if you're in season 6 and you don't have Diva to 5 stars by now, I mean, what are we talking about? After Awakening, the hero gains a new appearance. new skills and greatly increased attributes. Okay. I didn't get this last time. Complete hero trials and improve your hero's strength. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize that the trial, they put them into trials. I mean, these things are so silly. What kind of trial are we talking about? So you get one, you get a couple. What do you get? 3? Oh, there's an advanced trial, and okay, cool. All right. And then how many are you giving me? Oops. Let's see. Global Expedition. Do they start it over? Oh, good. They started over. All right. Even better. Even better. So I'll get a ton of these things now. For the first 10 seconds of battle, boost all heroes attack both sides. When the effect ends, all heroes take heavy damage equal to 30% of their lost hit points. All right, I'll have to think about that. Because you're taking energy damage. So you want to defend energy damage. Huh. All right. You want to end the fight quick. So let's all right. Who do we want to put in here? Let's start out with our tank, our air squad. Oops. Go offensive. And where's my, hold on, I'm going to look at my, I already ran some of the sandbox and stuff. Let me see what my sandbox actually worked out to. I know I did a pretty good one with 70. Before. Okay, let me try. Let's see how we do. Throw the Overlord on. Let's get our chips. Let's get our air chips set. Pretty good. I like it. Right off the bat already. Boom. 7, only 7 of them? Damn, see how many exclusive weapons I'm getting, guys? See how easy they make it for people? Like, you get tons of exclusive weapons. All right, so we got area 1, and we didn't get the other areas yet. Save. Commanders can increase their highest total score during the season to store some missed point rewards from the ended expedition phases. Currently empty. Due to insufficient total points. Are not completely lost. Once your highest total points within the season, these rewards can be stored in the safe. When all 3 expedition phases of the season have ended, the settlement period begins. After signing, commanders can claim stored in the safe. Rewards missed during the 3rd expedition phase will not be displayed on the screen, but they can be stored and claimed. Okay. I mean, listen. I gotta believe that this expedition base and all these rewards and everything they're giving out is gonna end up on your base anyway. They're gonna allow you to chip away, similar to like your T11 is on your base. I'm quite sure they're gonna do the same thing with this global expedition. It's gonna continue to go out, so you don't have to buy the awakening shards. That would be my guess of what they're doing. Because it would be a real kick in the nuts for a free to play low spend if they didn't allow you to do that. If they didn't allow this on your base and allow you to get those global expeditions as you progressed through the season, it would be such a kick in the nuts for you. Because think about it. They're allowing the strong people to get all the awakening shards right now, right? But you can't get as many because you're not as strong. So think about if for some reason after the season was over, they said, oh, now the only way to get them is to pay for them, or we're going to make it harder to get. Okay, so you're telling me now the people who would pay for them, they already have them because you gave them all to them for free. And here I am, free to play low spend, who need them, and I can't get them. You're only going to now like give them to me like one at a time. Like, to me, you can do that. You can accomplish that same thing if you just leave the global expedition thing on the base. If you want to change it for season 7, then maybe that, that's fine, makes sense. But to me, you've already committed to doing it. I think the thing should just stay on your base for, however long. And if they wanted to do away with it, it goes away when you reach 8,000 points. So have the thing live on your base. Like if you don't like it and it was a positive, it was a negative feedback that people don't like it and they don't want it there, or whatever the case would be, then all you have to do is say, hey, there's a cap of 8,000 points. So when you reach 8,000 points, it's all done, it's over, and then it just goes away from your base. And then there's an end to it if they wanted to do it. Or if they feel it's a great success and they get positive feedback and everybody wants to use it, then you know what you could do? You can keep it and you can use it for the next heroes and the next heroes who use awakening shards, and go forward. But I don't know. I just feel like it would be silly if they didn't give you something similar in, like, this wasn't just a season thing. If they gave you some way to earn these awakening shards like all the strong people have earned, they have to give you a way to do it, or else it's complete bullshit. So say that. Hey, Circles, let's see what he's got for me. The planning would have thought that made a larger difference. Okay, he had Tesla. Circles had Tesla unlocked, and he was going to push him a little bit and then show me the difference. And I don't know what he's showing me here. If he's showing me a pre and a post, but we'll take a look at what he. Oh shit! He went way far with Tesla. Oh damn. It doesn't show me anywhere, right? Like how far? I see him. I see it here in this little image. It looks like he did almost four stars, it looks like to me. They make it easier for you to see the stupid. Oh, you can probably see it here. There it is. So he increased it to 30. So 4 stars. Yeah. So like I said, I figured that. So this is going to be 5 every 5. You get 25 after the second. Then there's going to be 30, 35, and 40. So he's short 1 point to be able to make this 35. He says he thought it would be more. I actually think it's going to be more when you get 4 stars, because I think it doubles the damage to like 40%. At least that was what Kim's was. We'll find out what Diva's is. Okay. Well, that's okay. That's cool. All right, let's unlock her and see what we got going. Like I said, we won't really sandbox too much tonight because I'm not going to raise her. I'm just going to unlock her. What, did I not get enough to unlock her? Oh, right here. Okay. Thank you. All right, so I have enough to unlock her now. Got some big old knockers there, Diva. My goodness gracious. It's flaunting them around this joint, huh? I mean, come on. What the hell? What the hell is this? What kind of crazy nonsense is this? I love the art guy, whoever was putting this together to design it, right? They had no problem, no problem bouncing them boobs all over the place. Them titties flop. They made sure when they computer animated this, they were gonna make those things move. It's for what, the kids out there watching? Come on now. Get them out the bathrooms. It's wild. I have no clue what the hell they're doing, but this is some dumb stuff. At what point? I don't know. Whatever. Just keep my opinions to myself for now on this stuff. But I just it's just hilarious. How many beers? How many beers? What do you mean? You need beers? You're not into Diva? I need to do that sober. I mean, how many beers would it take for you to like throw her up and down for endless amounts of time? I think it's hilarious that yeah, exactly. The artist knew the assignment 100%. I think it's hilarious that Kim is all in like some kind of war zone with a child, traumatizing people over and over, and Diva just gets thrown up. Based on the two images, who doesn't think Diva would beat the shit out of, Kim would beat the shit out of Diva? Based on the two images that they have. You know what I mean? Kim's showing up, Diva is getting completely whacked off. Like, Kim is going to take that race car and fold her like no problem. It's crazy. Yeah, Kim's no joke. Kim's no joke, man. All right, so let's see what we got. I'm getting completely sidetracked. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm human. All right. Diva goes airborne for 4 seconds, gaining ace boost. Ace boost is inspired by allies for each aircraft here. So they're taking for missile. Finally, another team. Okay, taking for missile. Now, they're trying to slow down. They don't like all your 4+1 nonsense. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to equal out the 4+1 Murphy nonsense that they started, and they don't know how to fix. And, okay, already. So for each aircraft hero in your squad, this hero gains 1 stack of boost. Each stack increases attack speed by, okay. Stacking up to 5 times. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I like the speed. I mean, that's what air is about. Air is about get in, finish you off quick, get out. Just shock and awe. So the fact they're speeding up the attack speed, yeah, it's good stuff. But pay attention. I'm telling you, that's another air multiplied by the air. I think that's going to be a theme with some of these teams, by the way. But this one especially, they wanted to address. They tried to take away the 4+1 card for season 6, and now on top of that, look what they did. So. All right, so let's see. During this time, each auto attack triggers a follow-up attack, prioritizing front row enemies. Okay, prioritizing front row enemies. Oh, the other thing they're trying to address is the front hero strategy. They're trying to not let you keep it safe anymore. Okay. And dealing energy damage equal to 140% to one random enemy. Okay, this is really cool stuff. I like this. Heroes hit point and attack and defense plus 20% respectively skill. Okay, so everybody's going to get the super sensing, which is basically the old skill. Ace boost grants an additional 10% attack speed per stack. Ace boost. Yep, grants an additional 10%. I can't talk tonight. 10% attack speed per stack. Per stack. Damn, it stacks up. It stacks up to 5 times. That's wild to get her to 1 star. Then an extra 20% of damage. So 4 stars is going to be the 40% of damage. And then grants an additional 5% attack per stack. Damn, that's crazy. That's a lot. That's a big attack boost. Increases airborne duration by 1 second. Yeah, which is probably insane, considering how much is stacked on it at that point. But I mean, it doesn't matter. Right? They're trying to drag out the fight anyway. They're trying to end the fight quick. This prioritizing front row enemies is really got me locked in. Between the air, between you getting 1 stack per air hero and prioritizing front row enemies, I like this. Boy, air got a good one. Air got a good one. So all you Swift and Kim front people, look out. Look out once you get this up. Because that's some powerful shit. Let's see. Diva is like Homelander, Kim like Butcher. You think so? You think so? I don't know. I mean, maybe. I don't know about that. I don't know. Kim, I'm messing with Kim, man. Kim looks like she means it. She's got a child in a war zone. Kim been through some shit. Diva don't look like she's been through some shit. Homelander, if you watch, went through some shit. But Diva don't look like she went through anything. Diva's look like she's doing just fine in life. A lot of stacking going on with Diva. Yeah, no kidding. There is a lot of stacking. How much stacking could they do with Diva, right? They just concentrate on stacking her. She's stacked for sure. It's crazy. Yeah, it boosted your air a lot. Okay. I'm gonna do mine. I will do mine and take in all the numbers so I have them for you, the percentages of moving up and what the increases are, and then we'll sandbox it. What I can do is show you, though, we'll do some sandboxing on the fact of just unlocking her, what that did. We also got the skill here. So start Ace, Diva goes was inherited here, dealing damage, prioritizing the front row enemies and dealing energy damage equal to. So it's just going to increase the energy damage that's dealt constantly. All right, so let's take a look in the sandbox and what this does just from unlocking her. How about that? We're just going to take a look, simply just unlocking what difference did it make. So I have some preliminary numbers for you here that we'll look at. So let's look at what we had with her coming up. So she was averaging, let's first do this lineup. Let's do the Carly, Diva, Skylar, Lucius and Morrison. Let's do that lineup first. So now, just so you know, for numbers, in this lineup pre-Awakening, the average of a fight for Diva was 57, and the entire battle was 172. But it looks like the biggest ones were 57. Skylar was 39, and Morrison was 43. So let's see what this did just from unlocking it. Okay, so we got a bump here. They're just about the same, and there's a little bit of a bump just for the unlock. About 3 million on this fight. So let's see, the highest one I had in 5 fights in this lineup was 62. The average was 57. So that was 60. So let's see if we get anything that's down here. Oh, yeah, there we go. By far, that would have been the highest because 62 was my previous high, and now it's 66. Okay. That's a second fight. The third one. Okay, 52. $61 and $63. So definitely a bump here. Probably an average of a couple million damage more than she was doing before. Let me get her. Let me get a pre one that was really good for her. I have her 64 on this one. Okay, a couple of them I have. All right, she did pretty high damage in per usual. She did really high damage in the rear left. So let's do Carly Morrison. Let's put her on the left. We'll put Lucius in the middle and Skylar. And now let's run this again. Just to give you the pre numbers, the average from this lineup, she was getting 64 in 5 battles. So let's see what we get now. 69 already. That was her high in the previous one. There were 5 battles. She had 169. So we already did our first one. 69, dude. Wow. Okay. That blew it away. Like, that's crazy. Okay. There it is again. That would have been right next to her high. Yeah, this is by far big. This is a big 66. This is a big bump from what we had before in the 5. This 5, okay, that one was 60. So, I mean, the other 5 were like 64, 59, 65, 69, and 62 for an average of 64. That was way higher average in those battles. Look at that, another 70. Yeah, it's pretty consistent there. That it's much higher. That's just from unlocking it. I haven't even raised it, guys. I didn't raise the skill on it yet. I didn't raise any of the stars. It's just 1 point on the star. I didn't even give her a full star to unlock any skill. And we're already seeing that big of a bump. Oh, that's really good. Okay, I want to just take a look and see what her skill actually does. She's attacking those front heroes. Looked like she did much damage. But then again, she's not. I mean, she's picking up the attack speed. She's lifting the attack and picking up the attack speed. So I imagine on the next skill cycles is when you're going to see it anyway. Yeah, look at that. Another one. Another 71. Pretty consistent with the high data, considering it was 64. That's like 6 million bump from that position. So that's really, really good. So this tells me what I would recommend for you. I was recommending in my Kim video that I released. What I really would recommend for free to play and low spend is, I mean, this is certainly worth an unlock. You know, you're getting the big bump, right? So it's hard to recommend again, even though if this is really good, if you're third, if your air you're using is third, free to play low spend, still ignore. There's not much you could do. I mean, you're not gonna. I'm sure it could be the best thing since sliced bread. You're not gonna use your third hero and it's not like you're going to mix squad her, because her skills are maximized by the number of air people in her lineup. You know what I mean? So it's not like you're going to actually use her ever as a mixed squad, because it completely reduces the number of stacks she has. I mean, she's still stacked, but you know, it reduces the number of stacks. Yeah, if you know, you know. But yeah, I would say that's pretty damn impressive. So if you do use air, even as your second team, though, again, I highly encourage you to start worrying, or not worry, but like start addressing your second team, because I'm telling you, you're going to use it. And this is a great thing to give a bump to your second team for like just unlocking. Their game is giving it to you for free. You just have to get those exclusive weapons up. So I 100% would, yeah, just to unlock her. And they're really, you know, this looked a little different than the Kim. The Kim was, here was specific. This when you unlocked it, it looked like universal. I selected the universal. They turned into Diva specific ones. So I don't know how that worked when I unlocked her shards there, because when I went to look and I hit the 49 extra ones, it turned into Diva specific ones. So I don't know if they force you to use those as Diva specific. Probably look at let me see what the rewards were here. Oh, it's on points as well. I think this is how I have to do it. I don't know any other way to get to the bottom. 8,000. Okay, claimed. Oh, so okay. So open and choose one, and you could have chosen Kim or Diva from the shards. So you didn't have to use them on Diva if you didn't want to. You could have made them Kim shards. It's your choice at this point in the choice chest 1. But considering their choice chest 1, you have to do one or the other. So to me, this is giving you the opportunity. You're getting the 50 free ones from Kim. They're gonna be Kim specific, you know. So you're better off. Those people that are third team tank, it kind of sucks because the first one you're gonna get Kim shards that you probably can't use. But if you're third team, but these ones at least you can turn into Diva. Now, if you're a tank team, I'm trying to think, how do we do that? We do missile air. So if you're a missile air team, yeah, I 100% would. If you're free to play low spend, mid spend, yeah, I would get that Diva unlocked. If you didn't raise her exclusive to 20 for some reason, yep, I would do that. I would raise her to 20 to unlock her, because it's not going to really impact your shards that you're using on missile for Tesla, because these are choice chest 1s and they're specific to these heroes. So it's not like you're wasting Tesla shards on upping Diva. Like I said, you saw the impact of just unlocking it. So you like that, huh, Pun? You like that? Yeah, thanks, Pun. You're the man. Hey, Arrow's in the house. Look at Arrow showing up, huh? How far did you get, Pun? I missed what you said. How far did you push it? How many stars do you have on that, Pun? Because if it increased your squad power by 1.5, I know, by the way, if you wanted some numbers, Circles told me that when he unlocked Tesla, it was like 0.38 or 0.4. I can tell you what, I don't know. Let me look at what my air was. So I just before reset, I would have fought here. Or not, it wasn't before reset, but whatever my last attack was, which was here, I would have attacked with my air team. My air team was 87.3. So just unlocking Diva, was it? Wait, was that, what was it? 78? Or actually, you know what? I also fought. I fought without upgrading her too. Let me see where I used my air squad. Oh yeah, right here. Oh, that was Meeks. Here's my air. My air was 78, yeah, 78.3. So my air went from 78.3 to 78.74 just for unlocking. So 0.4. 0.4 for unlock. Oh, wow, 2 stars. So 2 stars, you gain a 1.1 million on 2 stars. Wow, that's pretty good because you're getting 0.4 for the unlock. So, yeah, I like that. That's good shit. I mean, yeah, the skill looks fantastic. The gold designs stink. Are you going to redesign it? What do you mean? What gold designs? I didn't even notice. How it's red, how it's partly red and partly gold. Is that what's bothering you, Arrow? The weirdest stuff. The weirdest stuff. New Awakened heroes get their cool glasses from their hero pictures. Did Diva have glasses on? I didn't even notice if she had glasses. I couldn't tell you. Still haven't seen her. I mean, who's looking at who needs glasses? Would you notice she had glasses on, bro? I mean, come on. What are we talking about, Arrow? This isn't Marshall going on. This is Diva. this is Diva. I mean, it's a hell of an unlock. I can tell you that. I mean, you guys should unlock it just for the effect here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, again, if you know, you know. But finally, my hate for missile squads will be justified. My irrational hate for missile squads will be justified. Yeah, I can't imagine what's going to happen with Tesla too. Tesla will be off the chain. But that's a pretty good skill. I think all of this is incredibly interesting. There is so much testing that needs to go on. I can't wait. Pun, you should come on. You should come on tomorrow. Come on tomorrow's show. I gotta see. I might try to get Bun Bun in here too. Bun Bun can give her thoughts on Diva's skills as well. So I'd like to get Bun Bun in here. She might be able to come in tomorrow. So Bun Bun might be on tomorrow. It'd be good to get you in, Pun, to talk about, like, if you're going to use your air squad and fight and stuff. It would be good to have you in and hear the experiences of like if you've noticed any difference from your air team. I really want to see. Pun, do you use 4+1? Do you use Murphy right now in your air? Bun Bun and Pun Pun. I like it. I like it. Do you use Murphy? Okay. If you use Murphy out there, I need some tests. I need to see the difference between all of your battles now and with putting I don't know, who are you taking out? Carly? Probably Carly. So I need to see Carly back in. As a matter of fact, what are we doing, guys? Let's sandbox one more time. I gotta get off the air because I'm telling you right now, this is it. I will be here all night with this effing sandbox and stuff. All right, you know what we got to do? We got to get Sarah. We got to try Sarah in here. We got to take Carly out now, and we got to put Sarah in and see if we can increase this. We got to see if Sarah's back with this new skill. Who do I want to take out here? Let's take Tesla off for now. Okay. Let's get Sarah up in here. Okay. All right, let's go back in the arena. All right, so let's take Carly out. Get Sarah in. Let's switch it up here. Try to hide Sarah. All right, you guys saw before we were looking. So the pre-look, just so you know, in this same lineup. Yeah, so the pre-look with Carly, we were looking at Diva with around 64. Now, we saw her here around, it was more closer to 70, no doubt. She was getting 69 and 70 on the regular. I want to say her high was 70-something. She spiked out at. So we will, let's give this a shot. Let's see what happens with Sarah. See how long. Important right here, the first battle I need to watch. So just bear with me. I need to see, number one, how long Lucius lasts, and I need to see how long Sarah lasts. Because those are our two changes. Last time, remember, Lucius made it. Lucius was the last hero to die in the back. So as you can see, Lucius is going to die earlier. That could impact the battle because people lose the shielding when he dies. So this could be a problem now with the battle not lasting as long, because I'm sure now defense is going to go down. The only shielding you're going to get is from your skill chip. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, everybody died pretty quick then. That's not my only problem, is I have no way to hide. She lasted a long time. Sarah was there the whole time. She's in the middle instead of the back. I wish I knew Morrison, because Morrison's now going to get it too. Morrison last time was... I wish I could look at the total here, because we have, what, like 111, 130, 160, 160. What was my total before? Yeah, I was getting 100. Before the pre-whatever, I was getting 171. What's Morrison's killing it too at 52. It's tough to take him out, like to replace him. That's difficult. Anybody you put in that spot. That's why Carly's so good, because Carly lasts. So it's very difficult to do this and keep them alive. You know what I mean? Like, Sarah's not going to last in the first spot. Diva, you can't have her you can't have her die. That's the whole point of this experiment. So you don't want to put her in the first spot. You can't lose your stun. So you can't have Skylar be in the first spot. It's like you're trapped. It's like you don't use Lucius, and we all know what air is like when you don't use Lucius. We all know that. So, yeah, I think this is a busted experiment just on the fact. Now, this is against, by the way, I'm against a missile squad, which is going to hurt you more, but you're going to have to fight. There's plenty of missile squads out there, so it's just a legit test. Like, you're going to run into a missile squad and get pounded. And we're doing apples to apples here and comparing what the other tests were, right? So we can throw Morris in there, I guess, and see what happens. But I don't think he's going to survive in the one spot very well. I think he's going to get plowed. Way worse than Tesla, too. I mean, Lucius. So you're giving up such punt because he had 55 million. So it's tough to just give up his attack too. Like, you would have to make Diva's going to have to be, you know, like 90 million or something to make up for the loss of. I just don't think it's going to happen. And now this time, look, Sarah can't last. See, last time it was just Diva and Sarah. Now, I mean, it doesn't matter. Sarah's going out the same time as Diva, so it's all good. She's the one you want to be but like, this test is all about that buff anyway. Yeah, Lucius, last one to die. All right, we'll see. Yeah, it's a bust. It's a bust. You see what I mean? You went from 55 to 24. It's crap. I don't see how it's a viable option, to be honest with you. It's just worth it to test because the only one worth anything for air is Sarah, right? So that tells you, okay, so now when we go back to the skill and we think about it, really, like, if you're going to use your 5 air, you're going to have to use Carly as your 5th air. Some would say I'm coming back to this screen to read the messaging, people. Okay? Yeah. Get your mind out of the gutter. All right. I don't see any other way you're going to be able to use. All right, let's compare. Let's do this real quick. Let's look at. I don't have the before. My problem is I don't have the before with Murphy, but I'm wondering if I just put Murphy in, if he's going to be able to beat the numbers that I've just put up anyway for it. So let's go, let's just do this real quick. We'll just test that out. Shits and giggles. I just think that like, she's gonna lose a lot. She's losing a crap ton of stacks in doing that. It's, you know what I mean? Like, it stacks up to 5 times, and then you're multiplying those stacks as you move forward, and it only becomes 4 stacks instead of 5. It's a difference. I don't think it's viable. Okay, so we got rid of Carly. So now we'll try Murphy. We'll do both. I know this was the best lineup that we're testing right now, and we're just replacing. All we're doing here is Murphy with Carly. That's the only replacement for the actual numbers that we're looking at to see what happens. See how long he lasts. And by the way, this is optimum test because it's obviously Murphy against Missile Squad. But then again, everybody loves using the 4+1 against air squads. I would love to see what happens. This is a long time. Murphy's staying alive. Everybody is staying alive for a long time. My guess is the numbers are about to go through the roof based on what I'm watching. We'll see, but it's a long time they survived versus before. And Lucius is still alive with the shielding. Look at Murphy, still hasn't died. Damn, that was a long time. I think these numbers are going to be crazy. Way more competitive battle, by the way. Yeah, I think, wow. Holy shit balls. Way more. Remember, she was only 70 before. Now again, I don't know. Apples orange. I don't know what the battle was before. But damn. That is that's wild. I was 171 before with Carly. And Morrison and Diva combined almost beat that with Murphy. And then add in the rest of it. Schuler. Now, you know, Skyler, Lucius gets 15 million. Murphy got 12 million. I mean, that's another 27. That's another 67 million. It beat it by around 60 million damage in that fight. That's crazy. That is crazy, huh? I don't know. People are gonna have to test this out on the. You're gonna have to test it out for PvP. I don't use 4+1, but you're gonna have to test this out for me out there, for all you Air Murphy people. I need to know with the new skill. You're gonna have to try this with Carly, and again, this is against missile. I also need to see it against air and tank to see the difference between I know stronger tank squads, Carly works better. So I would imagine that this is only going to amplify that. But I don't know. This is really good. Hey, Pun, why don't you try? Have you tried the Murphy? Have you tried Murphy 4+1? Worth trying. I'm gonna just move one more. Man, I almost won that battle. That's crazy. I almost won that battle. And guys, on purpose, I'm nerfing my attacks here on purpose. And I'm still almost beating this. It's crazy. Let's go take a look here and see how well we do in the global expedition. We'll play around here and see. Because we don't have air and so this is going to be fun when we open this up a little bit too, right? We could try right here to see who gets more damage in this environment at least. So we have we're gonna put Diva here, we're gonna put Morrison here. Okay, then we're gonna run this the way we have it. All right, let's see what we end up with here for points. All right, so Diva's getting 57.2 here. Okay, 48. Looking to be about 90, 105, and then 34, 41, 47. So 100 and 150, 160, whatever. Somewhere in there. All right, let's try it. Let's try Murphy. Wow, look at that. Again. Through the roof. Through the roof. Even against tank. Oh, well, I mean, Diva was through the roof. The overall numbers are actually down. Because it's like 108 and 140. The other one was like 150, 160, and this is like 140. It's actually probably less damage. Probably a little less damage overall. But Diva was higher. Huh. Well, same around the same. You're around a little around 150. Yeah. Crash. Oh, did I? Oh, I won? How the hell did I win causing less? I caused less damage but won the fight? The hell was that? Yeah, I got that on live. You can go back and look at those numbers. I get a victory on this? I don't know if I get a victory on this. Did I get a victory on the other ones? Maybe I didn't realize. Was I winning the other ones? Maybe I wasn't even realizing I thought I was losing and I was winning. Because I was fighting one at a time. Maybe I got to auto challenge these things. See how far? Okay, so I can't make it any further. So why when I did it one time was I winning? Okay, now it's defeated. Okay. Um... And by the way, you get more damage with the core card, but you know what? I'm not going to use the core card until the final day because the core card only gives you 15 minutes to play around in here until it fades away. So you can probably get more, but you can play around a lot longer if you just keep playing with this. So I would rather be able to play. So this time around, I'm not going to use it until the final day. Hold on. It's better to have it is have her in the middle. Maybe we'll try Morrison in the middle, put her in the front. Yep. Okay. Let's try that with Lucius in the front. Nope. Okay. So now I can see what the actual damage is. So this was the best one. What's the damage I'm getting in a battle from this now? Let's see total numbers. All right, so she's getting 72. Yeah, it's like 150. She's getting 72 million in this though. Now, I did all of this, all these lineups with Murphy. So now let's put Carly in and see if there's a difference. We maxed out with Murphy. Some of these lineups, let's see what happens. Mm-mm. Huh. Better with Murphy. Better with Murphy. At least in a PvP. This will be good when they open up the other areas in like 3-5 days when we can start testing against the other teams too. With this same lineup to see if it made a difference or not. But yeah, it's kind of wild. Kind of wild. Don't lie. Now, I just unlocked the skill, by the way. I didn't raise it to 1-star, 2-star, so it'll be interesting to see if this gets amplified at all, where it's better than this Murphy lineup. That's why I'm not going to use that core card. I'm going to keep testing this as I raise the stars in these same lineups and these same mix-ups that we're doing to see if there's any difference, because it's clearly I'm not taking advantage of the entire skill. We saw the advantages of the skill going up, so we know it's definitely bumping the value. No matter what lineup you have, it's going to bump your lineup. But I think it's just a matter of it clearly going to, I would imagine, get stronger with the air lineups. And I would think, by the way, like the global expedition, number one is PvE, so we need to see PvP. to try it out. So Pun will be telling us hopefully tomorrow how he deals with the air, like what he's seeing out of some of those attacks. If he's getting higher attack ranges from this and more damage, you can look at some of his battle reports pre and post. You know, Pun, you should probably grab some of those 3v3 reports before they disappear of the old Tesla, just so you know. You should probably capture some of them so you can compare them to the post skill against some of those people to see the difference. It's going to be interesting to see, like, we're looking at defensive right now, where there's Williams and Murphy. I think it's going to excel when somebody tries to use an attack hero up front, because that's what Diva's attacking. So if she's going to attack front heroes, I think a lot of people are still have to guard against. Air has you both ways, because Skylar's hitting you in the back rows with the stuns. Diva's now hitting you in the front row with the skill. So it's going to be interesting to see. I think just the only question is, my only guess is that they made that skill so they can eliminate the extra air attack, so you're getting more stacks. My only guess, they did that to eliminate the 4+1 with Murphy, because it was OP. But we'll find out as we keep testing. Diva front, very bad versus Williams from my sandbox. Okay. Interesting. I put Murphy front with 4+1 game changer. Well, that's what we just did. That's what we just did. And Arrow, so this will be good. You want in on this. The interesting part is just going to be, does that change as you raise the skill? So that same sandbox needs to happen as you're raising the skill up. Because Diva is punishing the front row heroes, and Murphy is going to cause her to lose stacks. So you're going to have to test both to see if Carly is better with multiplied stacks, or is it whatever. I will also tell you that Sarah isn't completely out of the game, because if we're seeing these results right now, we're going to have to look at these results when she's a little bit more amped up and see if, hey, listen, you're going to get more stacks, you're going to get more speed. It's just that I don't have it in memory. Follow up attack, prioritizing for, yeah, but what is attack speed? See, the damage is what's interesting. I don't have that open yet. This is the one that's going to be where Sarah is coming into play. It's not as much the attack speed, it's the extra damage. So, like, can Sarah multiply this damage is what I want to see. We won't bother testing the Sarah thing until we get to at least 2 stars. And now we have all the pre-data anyway. I have the pre-data that I tested in the sandbox. So we'll have to look at that. And now we know about Morris. We'll have to keep checking Murphy as well. Does Murphy cause more damage in Global Expedition and Armed Truck, where it's measured to see what the damage is like there for against a missile squad and against a tank squad? Right now, still, even with that unlocked skill, in those environments, Murphy was still providing more damage. So yeah, anyway, this will be fun. There's going to be so much more damn testing to do on this sandboxing, I can assure you. Stay tuned. And there won't be, by the way, there won't be another video for Diva coming for a little bit. I have, like, let's completely sandbox this thing and get all the information out before, I actually going to do a video where I have to have that kind of data yet until I know for sure. As a matter of fact, I really feel like there's so much data still to learn in being able to open those 2 environments to know what she's going to be like against an a tank and a missile team in that environment, plus the armed truck environment, to keep pushing her. So we'll see, and keep amplifying it. But hopefully we can talk to Pun tomorrow, who already made it to 2 stars on her. So if we can talk to him, he'll be in battles tonight and tomorrow morning. So we'll be able to talk to a battle-tested Pun about it. And then Arrow, hopefully you raise her up and we can see raising skills now, but don't think so. Williams overwhelm is just what I want to know is not about if she's in the front. What I want to know, Arrow, is Carly better in the sandbox than Murphy? That's what I want to know. I want a Murphy versus Carly sandbox, and versus which team you're using it. If it's just tank versus tank, I'm sorry, air versus tank. Is it just air versus missile? Like, we got to test all of that, but check it out when you have it 2 stars. I don't know how far I'm going to push her, to be honest with you. I really need tests. I need to push Tesla. So, and I just saw Circles push Tesla, and he can get him to 4 star. I want to make sure I can get Tesla to 4 stars. Because you get that 40% awakening open. I better change this right now, by the way. I already before I go into a battle. There might be battles tonight for all I know, and then I'm not going to have this hooked up. Okay, so tomorrow we'll see. Hopefully Pun's going to be with us tomorrow, and then we'll have more of the Diva Awakening stuff. Oh, we didn't get the Braz. You know what? I won't open Braz until tomorrow. How about that? I'll do Braz live, and I won't do it until tomorrow. I'll save him, and we'll do it for Hero Day still, but we'll do it tomorrow when I first start the show. We'll dive into Braz with maybe Bun Bun and Pun Pun. Love it. Love it. Hey, listen, everybody. Awesome. You guys could have been anywhere tonight, but you were with us. And for that, I truly appreciate you and thank you. QB18 out.